Hello, hello, hello. Another episode of Red Pill Nomad. Today we're going to talk about being thrifty. And I'm bringing this up on Friday, September 10th, 2021. As again, I am nearing time for me to retire. At 44 years old, I turned 44 on Sunday, I can partially retire financially. Why? Because I lived frugally. I've lived in basement apartments. I've lived in in essence, like a dorm and been the housekeeper. I've lived in some very crappy places. When I was doing that, I was paying off my debt, student loans especially. Even my credit card balances at zero or very, very minimal balances. And here I am at 44 years old, looking at partial retirement because of that frugality. I was not getting married, going through an expensive divorce, not having children. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to doing something else. I'm ready. I have been doing the corporate thing, tech stuff for a long time now, and yeah, I'll do something else. I'll be somewhere else. What's funny is that some of my buddies who gave me flack back in the day about where I lived, my frugality, they're nowhere near retired. Matter of fact, some of my buddies, their kids are just getting into the teens. Kids get very expensive. So it's about sacrifice. You want to keep up with the Joneses? Fine. You're going to be in the same place, the same spot where the Joneses are year after year when you die. You want to make sacrifices? I my brother lived at home after college for quite a while, and he is a school teacher with the landscaping business, and he did that landscaping, still does, though he says he's wrapping it up. Sometimes before the school day, as well as certainly after the school day, nights, weekends, he hustled. And he's better off financially than me. Imagine that because of all that sacrifice. And he's got 4 kids. And again, I've lived frugally. I don't have the kids. I don't have the wife. I don't have the McMansion or luxury car, though I did at one point lease one. Now I'm in a position where I can do what I want, embark on a second career, have dual citizenship, if not more, travel, and pivot. And yeah, like I said, my buddies gave me a lot of shit. Right? Basement apartment. I'll never forget one friend I don't keep in touch with anymore, who really gave me a lot of shit, especially around other people. right? You know, you're speaking for myself. During my 20s, there was a lot of that jockeying and, you know, the alpha verbally or physically or whatever. I get it, but yeah, this guy lived in a nice house. They called his house. Um, it was his parents' house. They were kind of city townhome, right? And he just lived there. And, you know, I stayed stoic when he called me out with the basement apartment and everything. But here I am. Last I checked, he's doing a corporate thing up in Boston. His in-laws live up there. I think he has a kid or two. And Boston's not cheap. I'm sure he's not retiring anytime soon. You got to play your game, know what you want, set your goals. I have another buddy who I catch up with one of these days coming up, and yeah, I told him about my earlier retirement, partial retirement, and now Latin America, etc., and just crapped all over it. And yeah, that guy makes no money. His wife is 10 times more successful than he is financially. And yeah, he's not retiring anytime soon. You got to have your own path, set your goals, know that people will shit on your goals, family or friends. But that's life. Stay stoic, stay on your path. You need goals, okay? That will help you with your behavior, right? That frugality, part of that was I wanted to start my own business, right? I didn't want the debt, student loans, and credit cards keeping me on the corporate hamster wheel as a full timer. And then by my 30s, I knew, I wasn't going to be a family man. And made the right calls. Didn't keep up with the Joneses. Got the best deal, whether that was real estate, buying, renting, best deals with cars. I splurge, every now and again. Clothes, not so much now, but I used to, some nice suits, shirts, um, associations, memberships with country clubs and dinner clubs, entrepreneurial organizations. Go out to eat. I still do that every now and again. Grab a nice meal, a couple drinks, treat a friend, treat a lady. And yeah, because I busted my ass and cut corners, but I made choices to set myself up with the best life possible now that I'm middle aged. Now I have goals. I'm following the goals just like I did back in the day. I don't know if I talked about this before, but I know I mentioned I've done marathons and triathlons, but yeah, I passed out from heat exhaustion the first half marathon I ever ran. My uncle had to come from multiple states away during a family gathering to come get me. And yeah, uh, wound up doing marathons and triathlons, but I had to set that goal, had to establish the plan and follow the plan and focus on that, right? Work and training. Had an uncle say, we're not built for marathons. I did for those bastards. Got to live your life. You got to know your purpose, your goals, your destination. Guess what? Shit's going to happen anyhow. But it's going to give you motivation. It's going to give you direction. And life happens, will always happen, but that helps you with, course correction. So yeah, frugality. Let them laugh at you for that basement apartment. You could be laughing on the beach in your 40s, right? While they're going to be working away until their 70s. Okay. Another episode of Red Pill Nomad, RPN. Thank you for joining.